Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I am going to solve the past paper of Cambridge IGCSE and remaining part of paper number 23. Today I will solve the solve question from 13 to 23. Question number 13. Calculate square root 42 plus 3 raised to the power 0 4. So we write square root 42 plus 3 raised to the power 0.4 is equal to square root 42 is equal to 6.48 plus 3 raised to the power 0.4 is equal to 1.55. Sum of these values we get 8.03. So the final answer is 8.03. Question number 14. Write 0.581. 81 is repeated as a fraction. You must show all your working and give your answer in a simplest form. So first of all, we let this is a decimal number. Let x is equal to 0.581 dot means 81 is repeated. So open this number 0.581 is repeated. First of all, multiply with 10. Okay, multiply with 10. We get 10. X is equal to 5.81 and 81 up to so on. This is equation number 1. And now multiply with 100 in this equation. So 10 multiply with 100, that is equal to 1000. X is equal to 581.81 up to so on. This is equation number 2. So subtract equation number 2 and 1. Equation number 2 subtract equation number 1. Left side subtract with left and right side subtract with right. So this is an left side of both equations subtract with each other. 1000x minus 10x is equal to right subtract with right. So 581.81 up to so on minus 5.81 up to so on. So 1000x minus 10x is equal to 990x is equal to 581 minus 5. We get 576. 576. So 81, this one 81 subtract with 81, 81 subtract with 81. Overall we get 0. We find x, divide with 990, 576 divide with 990. So x is equal to, use calculator, we get 32 over 55. 32 over 55. So x is equal to this one 0.581. So 0.581 dot is equal to 32 over 55. This is final answer. Question number 15. The number of trees in a forest is decreasing exponentially at the rate of 1.5% per year. 11 years ago there were 980 trees. Calculate the number of trees in the forest now. Give your answer correct to the nearest integers. So we use formula. N is equal to N naught into 1 decreasing, so minus R. Okay. Overall power T. What is N? N is initial trees, that is equal to N naught, and this one is equal to R, and 11 years means this one is equal to T. So put all values in this formula. N is equal to N naught. N naught is 980 into 1 minus R. R is 1.75%, and T is 11 years. So N is equal to 980. Calculate the bracket value, we get 0.982 overall power 11. N is equal to, first of all, taking the power is 0.982 with power 11, then multiply with 980. So final answer we got 807. So final answer is 807. Question number 16. The volume of cylinder is 1970 and height of cylinder is 12.8 centimeter. Calculate the radius of the cylinder. Solve. We now that first of all we put the formula of volume of cylinder. The formula of volume of cylinder is V is equal to pi R square H. To calculate R, separate R. R square is equal to V over pi H is equal to V for volume. The volume of the cylinder is this one, 1970. 1970 over pi. Pi is 3.14. Multiply with height. The height of cylinder is 12.8 centimeter. 12.8 centimeter. Calculate these values. We get R square is equal to 49. So we find R. Here is the R square. So taking square root on both sides. Square root R square is equal to square root 49. So square cancel with square root, and R is equal to square root 49 is equal to 7. So R is equal to 7 centimeter. Question number 17. Rearrange the formula to make M subject. So here M is divide. If we shift on other side, it multiply with R. So R M is equal to multiply 2 with both numbers, both variable. So 2M minus 2K. Separate the values of M. So 2M shift on this side. R M minus 2M is equal to minus 2K. So taking M common from both equation, M is equal to R minus 2 is equal to minus 2K. So divide with R minus 2, make M is a subject. M is equal to minus 2K over R minus 2. So the final answer is minus 2K over R minus 2. Question number 18. Y is inversely proportional to the cube root of x plus 5. So y is inversely proportional to the cube root of x plus 5. So if we convert inversely proportional is equal to, so it will be equal to k over this value, cube root x plus 5. Here y is equal to 12, so 12 is equal to k over cube root, and x is equal to 3 plus 5, so 12 is equal to k over cube root 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. 12 is equal to k over cube root of 8 is equal to 2, so 2 multiply with 12, so k is equal to 24. This is our values of k. And now we find y if x is equal to 22 using this formula. This is our main equation of this question. So y is equal to k over cube root x plus 5 is equal to k is equal to 24 over cube root, here x is equal to 22 plus 5 is equal to 24 over cube root 27. So y is equal to 24 is same, cube root of 27 is equal to 3, so 3 1 is 3 and 3 8 are 24. So y is equal to 8. Final answer is 8. Question number 19. Solve the equation x square plus 5x minus 7 is equal to 0 using quadratic formula. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 5 and c is equal to minus 7. So x is equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. This is a quadratic formula. Putting the value of a, b and c. X is equal to b, b is 5, so minus 5 plus minus square root b square, b is 5 square minus 4 and 4, so 1, a is equal to 1 and c is equal to minus 7 divided by 2a and a is 1. So x is equal to minus 5 plus minus square root 25, 5 square is equal to 25 minus minus plus, so 4 1 is 4 and 4 7s are 28 over 2 1 is 2. X is equal to minus 5 plus minus sum of these values, we get square root 53 over 2a. X is equal to, first of all we take the square root of 53 minus 5 plus minus square root of 53 is equal to 7.28 over 2. So 7.28 is in plus or 7, we separate plus and minus. First of all we take plus value with 5 minus 5 plus 7.28 over 2, and now x is equal to minus 5 minus 7.28 over 2. Calculate these values. So x is equal to 1.14 and also calculate these values. We get minus 6.14 minus 6.14. So first x is 1.14 and second x is minus 6.14. Question number 20. F of x is equal to 6x minus 7 and g of x is equal to x raised to the power minus 3. Part A. Find f of x plus 2. Here value of x is x plus 2. Okay, so f x plus 2 is equal to 6 and x is equal to x plus 2 minus 7 is same. So f into x plus 2 is equal to 6 multiply with x is equal to 6x plus 6 2's are 12 minus 7. F into x plus 2 is equal to 6x plus 12 minus 7 is equal to plus 5. So the final answer is 6x plus 5. Part B. Find f inverse of x. So the given function is this one, f of x. First of all, we let that f of x is equal to y. F of x is equal to y, and this f shift on this side, it will be equal to x is equal to f inverse of y. Here put the values of f of x. F of x is this one, 6x minus 7. 6x minus 7 is equal to y. So make x is subject for making x for subject. So x is equal to y, and this 7 shift on this side, it will be plus divided with 6. So x is equal to f inverse of y. F inverse of y is equal to y plus 7 over 6. Replace y into x. Replace y into x. So f inverse of y is replaced with x. So f inverse of x is equal to y, and y replaced with x. So x plus 7 over 6. This is final answer. At the end, x plus 7 over 6. Question number C. Find x when g of x is equal to f of 22. So first of all, we use g of x is equal to 22. The function of g of x is minus x raised to the power minus 3. X raised to the power minus 3. Here write x raised to the power minus 3 is equal to f22. F22 means put the values of x here is 22. Okay, so 6 into 22 to minus 7. Now we find the values of x. So x raised to the power minus 3 is equal to 6 multiplied 22 is equal to 6 multiplied 22 minus 7 is equal to 1 to 5. Okay, to solve the values of x value is minus 7 minus 3. So if we take inverse it, so it will be equal to 1 over x raised to the power plus 3 is equal to 1 to 5. So shift this value on other side. So 1 over 1 to 5 is equal to x raised to the power 3. So find the values of x taking cube root on both sides. Cube root 1 over 1 to 5 is equal to cube root x raised to the power 3. X raised to the power 3 cancel with cube root. So 1 over 1 to 5 cube root is equal to 1 by 5 is equal to x. So the values of x is 1 by 5. Question number 21. Simplify 2x square plus 5x minus 12 over 4x square minus 9. So if we multiply 2 with 12, it will be equal to 24. So this is a quadratic equation. So we take mid-term break. So 2x square is same. Here 5x break into 8x minus 3x. 8 multiply 3 is equal to 24. 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. So plus 8x minus 3x minus 12 over 2x square. It should be written as 2x whole square minus 9 should be written as 3 square. Take 2x common from first two equation. So 2x into x plus 2 2's are 4 minus 3 common, remaining is x minus minus plus 3 4's are 12 over, here we use formula, one time is plus and second time is minus. So 2x plus 3 and 2x minus 3. Take x plus 4 common from the above. X plus 4 into 2x minus 3 over 2x plus 3 into 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3 cancel with each other, remaining is x plus 4 over 2x plus 3. This is a final answer. So x plus 4 over 2x plus 3. Question number 22. There are first 4 terms of a sequence. This is a first 4 terms. The nth term of the sequence is 1 over 4n cube plus an square plus bn. Find the value of a and b. So this is given a nth term. It should be written as a, and an means nth term is equal to 1 by 4 n raised to the power 3 plus a n square plus bn. Put n is equal to 1 for first term, So an is equal to 1 by 4, 1 raised to the power 3 plus an equal to 1 power 2 plus b into 1. So a1 means first term is equal to 2.75. 2.75 is equal to 1 by 4, n raised to the power 1 raised to the power 3 is equal to 1 plus a plus b. So if we divide 1 by 4, so 2.75 is same, 1 by 4 is equal to 0.25, 0.25 plus a plus b. This decimal value shift on other side, so a plus b is equal to 2.75 minus 0.25. So a plus b is equal to, calculate this value, we get 2.5. This is our equation number 1. And now solve for second term. We use this also formula, put n is equal to 2, a2 is equal to 1 by 4, n here n is 2 raised to the power 3 plus n is 2 overall power 2 plus b into 2. So a2 means second term, and second term is equal to 6. So here write 6 is equal to 1 by 4, 2 raised to the power 3 is equal to 8 plus a2 raised to the power 2 is equal to 4 plus 2b. 6 is equal to 4 over 8, 8 over 4 is equal to 2 plus 4a plus 2b. So this 2 shift on this side, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4a plus 2b. So 6 minus 2 is equal to 4 is equal, take 2 common from these two terms, remaining is 2a plus b. Divide with 2, 4 by 2 is equal to a2a plus b. So 2a plus b is equal to 1 is 2, 2 2s are 4. So 2a is equal to 2. This is equation number 2. So to find the values of a and b, subtract these values with each other. So a plus b minus 2a minus b is equal to 2.5 minus 2. So here first of all write equation number 1 minus equation number 2, plus b minus b cancel with each other. So a minus 2a is equal to minus a, and 2.5 minus with 2, that is equal to 0.5. So a is equal to minus 0.5. This is a value of a. To find values of b, put the values of a in equation number 1. This is equation number 1. So a is minus 0.5 plus b is equal to 2.5. This value shift in this side, b is equal to 2.5 plus 0.5. So b is equal to 2.5 plus 5 is equal to 3. So the value of b is 3. A is 0. Minus 0.5 and b is 3. The last question of this paper, question number 23. A train travels between two stations. The distance between the station is 220 kilometer, correct to the nearest 1 kilometer. And now the speed of the train is 125 kilometer per hour, correct to the nearest is 5 kilometer per hour. Calculate the upper bound of the time the journey takes. Give your answer in hours and speed. First of all, we find upper bound distance. Upper bound distance. To find upper bound distance, the distance is 220 kilometer. 220 plus upper bound. The upper bound of 1 kilometer is 0.5. So 220 plus 0.5, we get 220.5. This is an upper bound of distance. Now we find a lower bound of speed. Second one is lower bound of speed. So the speed is 125 kilometer per hour. 125. Lower bound means subtract with 5 kilometer. The lower bound of 5 kilometer is 2.5. So subtract 2.5. 2.5 is equal to 125 minus 2.5 is equal to 1 to 2.5. This is our distance and this is our speed. We find time. So T is equal to distance over speed. So distance is 0.5 over speed is equal to 1 to 2.5. Calculate these values, we get 1.8 hours. Now the question requirement is hours and minute. So time is equal to 1 hours and 8 multiply 6 is equal to 48. 1 hours and 48 minutes. So here write 1 hours and 48 minutes. The end of this paper. I hope that you understand all the question. If you find any difficulties during this session, you drop a message in my comment box. I will reply you as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.